Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Inside Edge. It's Friday, March 28th, and I don't know what Assemblywoman Garnett Hall is going to do today. I mean, in the race, out of the race, back in, back out, back in again. For Mikey, for Steve, I mean, Garnett Hall is a woman of mystery. Now, I've been watching the New Jersey legislature since 1973. I've seen a lot of incredibly stupid pieces of legislation, but there was one bill I watched unfold as a teenager that had a lasting impression on me. So I thought I'd share the story of the dumbest, most tone deaf bill I can remember. Now, this story begins in Hudson County in the spring of 1977. Uh, Brendan Byrne, the sitting governor, had passed a incredibly unpopular income tax. His disapprovals were around 75%. There were 10 Democrats challenging him in the primary, including the mayor of Jersey City, Paul Jordan. Jordan was doing okay until May, a month before the election, when the bottom fell out of his campaign. Tommy Smith, who was not a Jordan fan, he was supporting Ralph DeRose for governor, and he won the May election for mayor of Jersey City against Jordan's handpicked successor. It led to Jordan having to drop out of the race. And in the June primary, the DeRose legislative candidates beat 5 of the 8 incumbent legislators running for reelection on an anti-tax platform. I mean, the winners that year included David Friedland, Bob Januszewski, and a 38-year-old undertaker from Bayonne named Patrick C. Pisculli. And Pisculli gets a seat on the Appropriations Committee, which means that he had to go to Trenton a lot. The committee was meeting about 3 times a week. And after less than 2 months in office, he came to the conclusion that driving that big Undertaker's Cadillac back and forth to Trenton was getting expensive. Pisculli bitched that the tolls alone between Bayonne and Trenton were costing him $2.50 a day round trip. So he introduces a bill to give state legislators free tolls on the Garden State Parkway, the New Jersey Turnpike, and I think the Atlantic City Expressway. And his messaging was just incredibly bad. He says, it's not a lot of money. It's the whole idea of how we're treated, and we're underpaid anyway. Legislators had a whole lot of perks back then. They got free health insurance, free telephone credit cards when long distance calls were expensive, free rail passes on New Jersey Transit. They even got free passes to the racetrack. And editorials back when they caused people's sphincters to tighten a little bit, they just skewered Pisculli. He was never taken seriously. Hudson Democrats dumped him from the line in 1979. He was replaced by Joe Doria, and he was a one-term, one-flop wonder. He turned up again in Ocean County in the 1990s as an independent candidate, got crushed. That's it for the week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Garnett, get some rest. Thank you, Joey Fox, for pitching in for me, and I will be back on